the biggest obstacle for anyone is the preponderance of the golden rule. Everyone's has always been talking about the golden rule, and it's been instilled in us from religion, from upbringing, from school, from just and that's a good intention, and it's outdated and it's wrong. Because the one thing that the golden rule assumes is that everyone is the same. And everyone is not the same. Everyone does not have the same ideology, philosophy, background, heritage, values, religion, politics. They're all different. They're all over the place. So if people go through life thinking, well, I'm going to treat people the way that I want to be treated, they're missing out, because that's what the golden rule says, right? But the reality is we need to treat people the way that they want to be treated, because they're different. They're most probably different than we are. They have different needs, different motivations, different drivers, different experiences, different whatever it is. And we don't know that. We don't know that unless we have a relationship. We have that relationship building, and we understand them and what their needs are and what their preferences are in communication, in recognition, in every aspect. They're not going to be the same as we are. That is blatantly obvious in succession planning. I've been in so many succession planning sessions where leaders have identified their successors and said, this person will be great, and this person would be great, and this is my successor. And then you ask them the question, did you ask them? Do they want to be your successor? Is this part of their plan? And the answer is no, right? So these people, when it comes time and the person leaves and it's time for the succession to take place, the most obvious candidate is not the one that's selected. It's someone that's 2 or 3 down, because the obvious one did not want that job. They weren't interested. They were interested in something else. So it's not golden rule, it's platinum rule. Like, what do they want? What are their interests? What are their motivations? What are their drivers? What are their preferences? What are their likes? So I think that's the key for leaders. Leaders are promoted because most of the time for their expertise in a certain industry, and a lot of times some are promoted because of their emotional intelligence, but they may not have the technical skills. But at a certain level, you may not need that as much. So just having both, though, having the technical expertise to be able to know what's going on in the business, and then having the emotional intelligence, the self-awareness, as well as the empathy for others' experiences. Now that's the platinum rule, knowing how people want to be treated. And then taking it a step further, I'm calling that the rhodium rule, where you do something with it. You integrate that into your own being, because maybe there's something in that perspective that you're not paying attention to that would help you be even better yourself.
Beautiful, beautiful.